Assalamu alaikum and a very warm good afternoon to one and all. I, Fawzia Ajmal, a student of Aligarh Muslim University, Department of Geography, and I am here to discuss about the salient features of tourism. Before discussing about the salient features of tourism, I would like to give all my gratitude to my supervisor, Dr. Rashid Aziz Faidi sir, who gave me the opportunity to speak out on this topic. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, in order to discuss this topic, I would like to share my screen to show you the slides and then tell you about the tourism product. So, before discussing about the tourism product, we should know about what is actually a product. A product is the item or offered for sale. It can be a service or it can be an item. It can be physical or it can be virtual. Means it is not necessary that a product should be tangible or should be physical only. It can be intangible or it can be virtual. Like in during the corona duration, you buy various softwares, you buy various online courses through Coursera site or various other sites. What are these? These all are virtual product. These all are intangible product which you cannot touch. So there are various intangible and there are various tangible product. Now what are actually a tourist product? Something that can be offered to tourists to visit a tourist destination is called a tourism product. Tourism product is that which satisfy the needs, which satisfy the leisure, pleasure, religious or business needs at a place other than the normal place of your residence. Tourism product can be tangible, it can be intangible. Tangible tourism product are your taxis, your hotels, your buses, etc. But the discount on your payments, freight forwarding, your offers, all are intangible tourism product. Now the question is that what are the salient features of tourism product? These are intangible, these are psychological, highly perishable, composite product, unstable demand, marketable, risky, heterogeneous, absence of ownership. Here you can see some various tourism product, like if you decided to go a place through your two waterways. So the tourism product can be a boat or can be a ship. If you decided to go through airways, it can be aeroplane or it can be helicopter. If you decided to go through roadways, it can be a bus, it can be a taxi, it can be a train, whatever. All these are tourism product. Characteristic of tourism product. First, intangible. Unlike the tangible products like car, bike, refrigerator, anything, no transfer of ownership of goods is involved in tourism. So you cannot see, you cannot inspect it before it purchase. These are intangible in nature. Psychological. Psychological is not necessary only for tourism product. It is necessary for each and every product. Because if you are buyer, if you are consumer, first of all, you want a psychological satisfaction towards a product. So, any product should be first psychological satisfied. The needs of consumer, the needs of buyers. So, this is also applicable for the tourism product also, that tourism product should be psychological. Now, perishable, highly perishable. Means if tourism product is of long lasting life, then it will create disturbance in tourist behavior. So it should be of small duration life. It should be destroyed after some time. Now, composite product. Suppose you decided to go for a trip of Jaipur. First you book ticket. What is this? This is intangible product. Then you take a taxi. What is this? It's tangible product. Then you take a bus, tangible product. Then you book hotel. What is this? Tangible product, intangible products. What are all these? This is a combination of tangible and intangible product. So it is of composite nature. Now, unstable demand. Actually, tourism is not fixed for a specific duration. It depends upon the human behavior, upon the human mind. It varies. Like Some enjoy summer, some enjoy winter, some enjoy rainy season, some enjoy autumn. It's a human mind, it varies. So it can be, there can be unstable demand, and tourism product should also have unstable demand. Fixed supply in short run. It is very important factor. It is very important characteristic. Like, it is a duty, first foremost duty for a tour planner, for a hotel manager, that he or she should know about the dislikes, about the likes, about the behavior of your tourist. So it can build a better relationship, the owner and for the tourist also. Absence of ownership. Suppose you decided to buy a motorbike, the ownership transferred to you. But if you hire a taxi, if you hire a hotel, if you book a seat for of aeroplane for your trip, what all these, you can use it, but you cannot own it. The ownership didn't transfer to you. So in tourism product there is an absence of ownership. Now, heterogeneous. Unlike the tourism product, tourism nature, nature of tourism product also vary from place to place, from time to time. Like, if someone decided to go for a religious trip and they both are of different region, so the one who belongs from Hindu religion, they go for Ayodhya, and one who belongs from Muslim religion, he go for Makkah, and the product of their tourism is also different. Now, risky. This is also an important characteristic because risk involve, first you purchase it, now risky. The risk involved is that, suppose you decided for a trip for Goa, you book tickets, but you don't have even idea whether you enjoy there or not. So there is a risk in booking of ticket. There is a risk in your tour. You don't know whether you enjoy there or not, but you book ticket, you pay the whole payment. What is this? There is a risk. So tourism product is also risky in nature. This is the one of the most important characteristic of tourism product. All these 9 characteristics are very important for tourism. These all are important. So thank you for your peaceful listening.